everybody, I'm Patrick Fillion.
Robert Fraser.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Class Comics Quickies.
I have such great news to share with everybody.
Yes, you do.
You know what it is.
I know what it is.
Beautiful Dead number 2 has been released.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's on our website. It is such a fantastic comic, in my own opinion, of course.
And I just want to take a moment to say congratulations to you and to Butch McLogic as well for doing such a beautiful job. So
thank you.
Yeah, I think all the fan reaction so far has been awesome. People are loving it.
It has been.
Worth the wait.
Worth the wait. Yeah, undead comics take a lot of time.
Yeah.
The zombies, we had them ready years ago, but they have to rot. So.
That's right. Yeah, they need to get nice and ready.
Yeah.
So
but
great job.
Thank you, Butch. I love his art. I love his interpretation of the script. You know what? He is fantastic at making such ugly things beautiful. I mean, the zombies, of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is really great. And it really looks to me like Gage and Hayden had time to go to the gym and buff up for this issue, which is awesome. They look amazing.
Yeah.
So.
Well, in the apocalypse, there's no gym fees.
No, that's right. I guess you could just go wherever you want and blast past the lines.
Exactly. So. And you don't have to wipe down the machines.
No,
you don't have to wait.
That's still kind of gross.
Well, maybe you have to remove it. Anyway, we digress. It's fantastic. Please go take a look. There's samples on the website. It's wonderful. It's available digitally but not yet in print.
Yes,
so
we'll get to that in a moment. But before we do, there's also a variant edition.
Oh, yeah. I'm so excited I forget everything. But that's okay. So we actually have 2 cover editions available. We have a Jacob Mott variant, which we love. I mean, you actually did the treatment on it.
I did. When we got the artwork, I thought this looks so cool, and it has such a Silver Age kind of comic vibe to it. So I sort of treated it that way.
Yeah.
But I had a blast doing the layout, and the art's beautiful. And his edition has he did 3 pinups, I think, as well.
We can't really say all of them. We don't like spoilers. So.
No, but anyway, all that to say that there are 2 editions. It is currently available digitally, and we encourage you to pick it up because it's awesome.
Now, print. Why is it not in print? You know what? We've had a bit of a challenging past couple months in Canada. Most of you are aware that some of you are like, Canada, what? Yeah, we're in Canada.
Yes.
And Canada Post has been on the verge of a strike for a little while. They've been off and on, so it's had us on pins and needles. But even more so, within the past week and a half, basically, we've lost the use of the company that we use to print our comics. And that's why we've released it digitally only. We've been trying to locate a new printer and have some good leads out there, but have yet to firm things up. And we can't sit forever on comics. So we've decided, for now, we'll digitally release them, and the new print versions will come out. In fact, there's a silver lining to this.
Yeah. When we switched printers initially, we changed the format of our comics, and so they became a bit shorter, but they came with a jizz shield. So the covers were, I almost said covers. The covers were laminated. Yeah. And essentially, some fans really liked the new format. Some fans took advantage of the jizz shield. They did that. They sent the pictures to prove it. And some fans didn't love the change in format. So all that to say that it is possible with the new printer that we will be returning to the classic North American sized covers. So, but we will keep you posted as we find out, and hear back from potential leads. So,
for sure.
And before we get too ahead of ourselves, I just kind of wanted to point out that it's the zombie apocalypse outside. I'm sure people can hear that. I know, as the sirens go by. No, seriously, what I wanted to point out is that if you are one of the fans looking for Beautiful Dead #1 in print, because as most of you know, that issue has been sold a long time ago, you will be happy to know this beauty arrived in our mailbox this week. Big Loads, Volume 3 from Bruna Germunder, and it is the 3rd volume in the collection.
It is an awesome set of comics.
Yeah.
Gage and Hayden grace the front in Beautiful Dead #1.
That's right, which is included in here.
We also have the pack. Oh, sorry, that's not the pack.
That's
on the back.
Pack's on the back.
The Bromance #1. I can't really see the front as well. Mako Finn #1, and then this isn't really #1. It's a
the Deimos Dead of Winter collection. So we've put books 1 and 2, the mini comics, together to make a full-size comic.
And it's pretty wicked.
Yeah.
On the back, well, inside we have the pack and number 1, and also Locust number 1.
Yep.
So it is a jam-packed.
It really is, and because we're posting this on Facebook, or sorry, on YouTube, we can't exactly open it to show you because it's full of, stop that now, we'll get in trouble.
Okay.
But essentially the volume is gorgeous, it's beautiful. It is available on Amazon and through other fine retailers.
Avant-garde bookstores.
That's right. And so yeah, Beautiful Dead number 1 included in this volume for those of you who are looking for that issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we have some other news to share, which is Silver Linings as well.
Yes. Okay. So it has been a very big June, July over here for changes. As some of you may know, Logan was the artist drawing Deimos, the ongoing series, the mini-series basically.
1 and 2.
Yeah, that's right. And recently on Facebook, he posted a message basically stating that he's run out of juice. And what that means is that basically he's hit a wall. He sort of feels that he can no longer deliver what he, as an artist, wants to deliver for Deimos. So we've talked, the three of us, and we've all mutually decided that the best course of action is to basically find somebody else to do Deimos number 3. This of course makes us really sad because we love Logan, we love the work he's done on Deimos, but we also love him as an artist and as a person.
And this is actually the best way we can support him.
Yeah.
To just happily take a step aside from him and that project.
And so while it makes us sad, we've still had to find a solution. And many of you who've read Deimos Tales of the Tarot Demon number 1 will be familiar with Alessio Slonimsky's work on the story Innocence. A lot of people wrote in after that issue came out basically saying how much they loved Alessio's work.
Including Logan.
Yes, including Logan. So we've contacted Alessio. We've asked him if he would be interested in illustrating Deimos number 3, and he's accepted. So we're totally thrilled because that says to us that Deimos is going to be in great hands and that the series will get its conclusion.
Absolutely.
And I think it's important to note as well that as a small press, you know, the artists that work with us, whether that's on our in-house titles or whether that's on the expanded universe titles, don't necessarily do this as a full-time job. So, you know, and that can explain A, why things can take some time to get completed, and B, why sometimes you have to have a change in the creative team.
Well, I think also, you know, at big companies, Marvel, DC, it's very normal for them to have new blood, fresh artists, inkers, everyone who's on a project to switch out, to move to another project, or they make changes because something negative happens and, you know, someone can't continue, etc. We at Class Comics, we kind of marry the creators with the title very early on, and almost are unwilling to separate them. We really see them as a creator intrinsically as part of the project. To our detriment sometimes. It doesn't allow us the freedom and maybe gives the creator a little bit of or the artist, a little bit of anxiety.
Yeah, we're reticent to make that creative change, if you will, but we've done it in the past. We've done it with Ghostboy Diablo, from Jacob Mott to David Cantero, and sometimes you have to do that because people have prior commitments or, you know, other things happen in their lives. So
a good part from this is that, or a silver lining is that Logan actually has said that with that off his plate, he's going to be able to focus on Porky 5 now. So
which is really great. So I think in the long run it'll be a win-win situation for everybody, the fans included, because you'll get the conclusion to the Deimos miniseries.
To 2 stories.
Yeah, and you will get the conclusion to Porky, which I know a lot of people love.
Yeah.
So
actually, that kind of brings us to another kind of quite often fan-asked question as to why we stop putting some titles out. And usually they're in our expanded universe.
So we receive this question quite a bit, and some people think that it's because we lose interest in primarily the expanded universe titles, and That could not be farther from the truth. We love these books. That's why we put them out. I mean,
things like Sworn, Crash Course, Brother to Dragons, Lawsuit and T-Boy.
The list goes on. Lost Kingdom, Sandstorm. I mean, it's a long list, and part of what happens in the expanded universe titles is that we don't have a hand in the creative aspect of those particular titles. So the creative teams complete the work.
Usually it's an artist and a writer.
That's right.
Paired up.
Yeah.
Not always.
Not always, but often. So they'll complete the work, they'll finish the book, and they'll deliver it to us, and that's when we come in. Basically, we publish it, we promote it, and that is our part of the job. But we're not there from the get-go to crack the whip, and we wouldn't presume to be, because they're creator-owned titles. So we respect the fact that these creative people have the vision. So.
We do everything we can, and we'll support them, and we will encourage them. And actually, that's part of your job too. If they're on social media, if they're on Facebook, Twitter, you have to support them and let them know that their works are beloved.
And that you're looking forward to more of their titles.
Absolutely. But you know what, that's just to say sometimes they come back later on, and there's always hope, and we hope that to see some more of all of those titles.
Absolutely.
There is another team, writer and artist, who has a title that's coming up.
Yes. So we mentioned
Actually,
earlier,
I'm going to restart that segue.
You are?
Yeah, a lot of people actually also ask about Guardians of the Cube.
Oh, Guardians of the Cube. Yes. Well, because it has the distinction of being the only ongoing series that I have worked on. But of course that's not the case anymore, because a lot of you know that the Brigayde, which I'm writing and the wonderful David Cantero is illustrating, is coming up. And I will be honest, the whole printer snafu, the whole Canada Post snafu has kind of delayed that, but we came to the conclusion, as we did with Beautiful Dead 2, that we're no longer sitting on these books. So they're available. We will make them available in digital format, and that includes the Brigayde #1. Which will also get a print edition, we're hoping, later on this summer, once we solve that. But Brigayde #1 is just around the corner, and I'm dying to have this book out.
The Brigayde, really, why I said that is that it is really the 2.0 of Guardians of the Cube, or it is the it's the latter life. It wraps it up. So.
It's sort of, the title starts basically as the Guardians of the Cube disband, but it doesn't really have any Guardian ties.
No.
It's a group book, and all the characters are they're.
But it does answer what happened to the Guardians.
It will.
That's the biggest question. That's what people always want to know. What's happened?
Yeah. And I've teased this before. The Brigayde is an ongoing series. So long as David and I feel the creative vibe to continue on this book, we'll keep putting them up for you. But essentially, it is the series in which you will get the answers to all those seeds I planted
so many years ago.
And not just in Guardians of the Cube. I mean, you're going to get answers to stuff that has even happened in Deimos, or things that have happened in Ghost Boy and Diablo, and the Space Cadet stuff. The list goes on and on. But people want to know, and you're going to know. So
I think that's it from us today.
I think so. Thank you so much for listening. And as always, if you have questions, comments, concerns, please leave them below. You can contact us through
Facebook, Twitter, everywhere. No email. Don't send emails.
People still send email.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll post your answers on Facebook and Twitter then.
Yeah. So thank you again so much, you guys, and see you next time. Bye.